guys, it's Trisha of Neo Yoga. So today we're going to look at downward facing dog. Typically a resting pose, but can be very difficult, especially if we're just starting our yoga practice. So let's take a look at some options. So I'm going to come down to tabletop first. Let's bring the knees down, hands down. Looking at the hands and the positioning of the hands, I'm just going to spread my fingers just enough as if you're placing them into a pair of gloves, okay? So, in terms of alignment, wrists underneath the shoulders for my tabletop. I'm going to shift my hips back a little bit. So right now my hips are sitting right over the knees. I'm going to shift my hips back a little bit, make sure my toes are curled under, and I'm going to just activate the backs of my shoulders by pressing my hands away from one another. So they're not actually going to move on the mat, but they're going to feel like they're spreading. I'm also going to start to push a little forward as I begin to lift the knees up a little bit. So this might be it. You might have a nice deep bend in the knees, and you can see that I'm shifting my upper body towards my thighs. That might be it. And that might be it because there's a little lack of flexibility in the hamstrings and the back of the legs. So that's perfectly fine. If you want a little bit more, then you can start to activate all of those things, lift the hips, imagine the tailbone going to the sky. Walk your feet back a little bit more to extend your dog. And again, feel that pressing of the chest towards the thighs. Feel free again to leave a little bend in the knees. You can see I'm pressing the heels down. They're not quite touching the mat. And again, don't worry about it, totally cool. Leave it where it is. But that's your downward facing dog. We're opening the chest, we're lengthening the space and mobility for the shoulders, and we're able to just take a nice breath in between the poses that we might see in our practice. There you go.